Solo hike number 2.
I'm back!
All right, so we are in downtown Blairsville, and it was recommended to us that we come to the Sawmill restaurant for breakfast.
Incredible biscuits.
Which we did.
They're like fluffy pillows. I wish I had 2 to sleep on tonight. They're incredibly delicious.
We had to wait an hour to get in, but it was well worth it. The food was awesome. So we're gonna go tool around Blairsville a little bit and then head back to the cabin.
And find something else to eat.
Yeah, we need a lot to eat. We're storing up for the hike. This is the Court Square in Blairsville. This is the old courthouse that's now turned into a historical museum. We are here at Mountain Crossings. This is where we're going to end our hike. This is the only structure that the Appalachian Trail goes right through the building. It's very old and very historical. So this is the Tree of Lost Souls. All these shoes are for hikers who've quit the trail after only 40 miles. Neels Gap, which is where we're at, is 40 miles from the start of Springer. So all these shoes are from people who've quit in the first 40 miles of hiking the AT. We are in the store of Mountain Crossings. Say hi, fellas.
Howdy.
This is backpacker gear heaven. So this is the Blood Mountain Cabins. And our cabin that we stayed at, we got here Friday night late. So I couldn't do any filming then. This is now Saturday afternoon, about 3 o'clock. We got up this morning, went into Blairsville. It's a bunch of motorcycles running the roads. And got something to eat and hung around a little bit. Just left Mountain Crossings, and we're now back here at our cabin. We're gonna do a gear shakedown before we go on our hike tomorrow. But our cabin is the Bobcat cabin. This is the other side of the cabin. It's also called the tree house because of this giant tree that's growing up beside it. It's got a living room, nice fireplace, little dinette area, little kitchen. Close that door, brother.
Don't go in there, okay? Do not go in there. I'm burning a rubber tire, okay?
Carl's gave birth to a baby biscuit. And this is a 1-bedroom with queen size bed. And it also has a loft. With a queen size bed. And Carl even made his bed this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and do a gear shakedown real quick, get our gear ready for tomorrow. We're gonna do dinner at a barbecue place tonight. We found a barbecue place, so that's gonna be good. Found us a barbecue place here in Georgia, Jim's Smokin' Q. Supposedly their ribs are the best, so that's what we ordered. Got a half a rack of ribs. Waiting for them to come out. Half a rack of ribs, fries, baked beans, and macaroni salad. Georgia barbecue,
I'm a fan now.
We're fans. That was good. So what'd you think of yours?
It was absolutely delicious. It's different from Eastern North Carolina style, but absolutely delicious. They use cherry wood and charcoal briquettes, and that's a nice combination.
We've had more fun eating food. We ain't so sure we want to go hiking now.
No, let's just stay in Blairsville and just eat for 4 days. Yeah, just eat our way through Blairsville.
I think we could do that. It was that good. Hole in the Wall, a historic diner since 1931. Breakfast at the Hole in the Wall. Breakfast of champions here. Bacon, eggs, sausage, home fries. Carl's got eggs and biscuits and gravy and bacon and some cheese grits. How you feeling, brother?
Dam, or I should say the lake.
All right, so this is Brett Suchess, Edie, from Brett's AT Shuttle Service. He just brought us up from Blood Mountain up to Amicalola State Park. Appreciate the service. If y'all need a shuttle, Brett's the man.
Please call me. Did a 2017 Sobo hike.
There you go.
He's got a date rape card.
The window doesn't roll down. We got the switch on order.
All right, very good, man. Great meeting you.
Wonderful meeting you guys.
You
Good
too,
luck.
Brett.
Enjoy y'all's hike.
Thank you.
You got my number.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank y'all.
We have made it to Amicalola State Park.
Say that 10 times fast.
Amicalola. Brett, our shuttle driver, got us here safe and sound. We are ready to start the hike. How do you feel this morning?
I feel great. We had a wonderful breakfast at Hole in the Wall in Blairsville, Georgia. Excellent food. Had a good trip with Brett. He's an excellent guy to shuttle with. But they've got some kind of bike challenge going on, so there were a couple thousand cyclists that we had to wait on.
We picked up a couple new hood ornaments after we ran over a few.
Yeah, we did. There was something underneath the vehicle. I think it was a bicycle helmet, but kept grinding on the asphalt. Brett was good not to slow down.
He kept coming. So we're gonna start here at the arch, which you see behind us. This is the approach trail. We got an 8-mile day today hiking to Springer Mountain. The approach trail is not the official start of the AT. It is an unofficial start of the AT. We do not start the AT until we hit Springer.
But we want to do some unofficial hiking today.
We need some mileage.
Let's do it.
Let's hike on.
Let's get these guts off.
This is Amicalola Falls. Tallest waterfall in Georgia. Amicalola Falls, 175 steps. Very difficult. It's difficult. Still got more to go. This is the Amicalola Inn, Amicalola Lodge, Amicalola Park Lodge. Good, how are you? This is Lodge Restaurant. Wish we had time to stop and eat. But since we just started the hike a half an hour ago, that just doesn't make sense. The view from the Park Lodge deck. Great view of the Georgia Mountains. pilgrimage to Springer Mountain is complete. 8.5 miles, took us about 6 hours.
Right.
It was a very hard hike, very hard hike.
Beautiful forest though, absolutely beautiful.
So the approach trail is 8.5 miles leaving Amicalola Falls to Springer Mountain. Is not the official trail of the AT. The official starting point of the AT is right here where we sit with the very first blaze, the very first white blaze.
On Springer Mountain.
On Springer Mountain.
Here is the plaque that is on here. I hope I'm doing this correctly. It says Appalachian Trail, Georgia Domain, a footpath for those who seek fellowship with the wilderness. Appalachian Trail 1934, the Georgia Appalachian Trail Club. And here is the very first blaze. We've got a log book that is right here at the side of the rock. And our entry today is September 26, 2021, representing Old Man Hiking Club on YouTube, our first day of training from Maine in 2022, Al and Carl.
We have hit the Springer Mountain shelter. Got to go find us a campsite and get it set up. We're a little late. Got kind of a late start. We really didn't start hiking until 11 a.m. So we got about 2 hours of daylight left. We're gonna go ahead and find us a place to camp, get everything set up, and then get some dinner. All right, we made it to Springer Shelter. Carl is sleeping in the shelter. He's kind of set up there in the corner. Getting ready to eat some dinner here.
Yay.
And then we're going to be camping with, your name is, sir?
Tiga.
Tiga. You just hiked 450 plus miles?
420.
420, all the way from Alabama.
Yeah, Montgomery area.
Montgomery.
Black Mountain.
All right, man, good job.
Thank you.
So it is Monday morning, 8 a.m., getting ready to hit the trail. This is the Springer Mountain Shelter. Finished eating breakfast, we're ready to roll. This is Carl on the left, this is Tiga on the right.
Hey. Morning.
Well, it's been nice to hang out with you last night and eat breakfast with you this morning, drink some coffee.
You too.
Good luck on your future AT hike next year.
I appreciate it.
So most northbound hikers, if they do not start at Amicalola Falls and decide to start at Springer, will have to park their car in this parking lot, hike 0.9 miles south to get to Springer, and then hike 0.9 miles back and then start their trek.
Passed through that jungle, it looked like, pickup sticks and no blazes, and just using our heads to know what direction to go. Did that.
Yeah. So maybe that other trail was just a way to get down to the water if you needed to filter water or something.
Get my Gatorade. Hey, brother.
Finish some electrolytes.
last year.
How are you doing on water?
I've got this and half of a bottle on the other one.
We are almost near the top.
Good.
And then we got this, well, we got this one big hump here, just maybe 100 feet or so.
Yeah.
There's a water source here.
Mm-hmm.
A stream 1.5 miles ahead.
All right.
There's Hawk Mountain Shelter. We could stop there and eat.
How many miles away?
1.7.
Okay.
And it's 11:50, so let's do that. Let's stop and eat at Hawk Mountain Shelter. And then
Less than 2 miles, yeah. That looks nice. Let's figure out
picnic table,
man.
we can
That's
sit on
perfect.
there. And we might want to stop at that stream and water up.
Okay.
And take the water into the shelter.
I agree.
Maybe let's fill up that 2 liter again.
Good.
We'll take it in there and we can guzzle down and refill our bottles and go from there.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, Hawk Mountain Shelter, here we go. So we just finished eating lunch at Hawk Mountain Shelter. Had a good lunch, had to refill our water, filter our water, and get ready to go. We have another 6 miles to hit our campsite. I think it's called the Devil's Kitchen, right next to Justice Creek. So it'll be a stealth site and we'll have water available to us. Well, this is our first lookout we've had all day. It's not much of one. We've pretty much been in the forest the whole time. Not much to see. It's what they call the Green Tunnel.
But the forest is impressive.
The forest is beautiful. My legs are getting wobbly.
Yeah. You said only 420 feet, right?
400 to 500 feet. I think there's a lot of weakness leaving the body.
Yeah, brother. That's a good way to look at it. Weakness leaving the body.
We have found us some trail magic. 4 jugs of water. Snot check, 1, 2, 3. All right, this is Tuesday morning, October 20.
I think we're still September.
Sorry, September 28th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, not a lot of filming going on. There's really not much to film. It's just a big green tunnel. Got into camp late last night, 6:30.
Beat up,
tore up. Had just enough time to get camp set up, eat, and go to bed pretty much. We were in bed by 8 o'clock. So it was a 14.1 mile day yesterday. We got 13.1 miles today to try to get to Woods Hole Shelter.
and the last mountain that we went over to go into Cooper's Gap, or Cooper Gap, that was that was kind of brutal.
But killed us. So got breakfast done, camp broke down, kind of a lousy campsite, but
I woke up in the corner of the tent where I slid down, so it was pretty much on a slide.
So it is what it is. It's nice and cool still. Weather's absolutely gorgeous. Very damp, very damp. So we're getting ready to hike on.
I got clean underwear on.
So do I.
Nice feeling.
Yeah. All right, this is Gooch Mountain Shelter. We made a quick stop for a little preview break. How do you feel, Carl?
About 2 pounds lighter, brother.
I'm with you. The sun has come over the mountain. It's been beautiful weather for this hike. This is only our second lookout on the hike so far. We have made it to Woody Gap. We have a privy here, and more importantly, trash cans so we can unload our trash. Carl, what do you have?
I got a Rocky Patel cigar that I found right here in this fireplace, and I cut off both ends, went in the bathroom and lit up a Rocky Patel. This is trail magic. Wonderful.
We're hiking Amicalola Falls and Neels Gap. We got 10.8 miles to Neels Gap. We have 6.6 miles to get to our campsite for tonight, and about 4 miles to finish up tomorrow.
Yee-hoo!
A lot more views today. We have made it to Girard Gap. We are planning to camp here for the night. This was not our originally intended campsite. We were going to go to Woods Hole shelter, but we found out that it's 0.6 miles off the trail. So we decided not to add an extra mile, 1.2 miles to the hike. Plus water was not a very sure thing. So we are here at a great campsite. We're all set up. Actually here early. We haven't hit a campsite before 6:30. Haven't been able to do any camp shots for the last 2 days because we got to camp so late. By the time we got it set up, it was dark. So we got me here in the hammock. Carl here in the duplex.
Amazon.
And then we've kind
Lose them in the woods.
we picked up a stray. Eric has been hiking with us for the last 2 days.
He's a hometown boy to me.
That's right, he's
Lincoln
Lincolnton.
County.
Right there.
He's a stone's throw away. He's a beer bottle on the sign throw away.
And so Eric is up here. He's all set up. So we're gonna eat dinner, get a campfire maybe, hopefully. All right, so it is Wednesday morning, the 29th. We had a good night's sleep last night. A little chilly, very, very, very damp. Everything is wet. So we're ready to hit the trail. We got 5 miles to hit Neels Gap. Of course, Eric's going all the way to the North Carolina-Georgia border, so he's got a little bit longer hike. But
He's gonna stay with us to Neels Gap.
the Neels Gap.
And go down to Blairsville.
That's
Blairsville for some lunch.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger,
Cheeseburgers.
double cheeseburger.
That's it.
All right, let's hike on. Headed up Blood Mountain, highest peak in Georgia. Blood Mountain, 4,442 feet.
Woo-hoo!
Made it. Made
brother.
We hiked 38 miles for this view. Blood Mountain, 4,442 feet. We are standing at the very top. We hiked up from Girard Gap. It was believed to be an extremely difficult hike. Turned out to be not so bad. What do you think, Carl?
The area of Georgia that we did for this hike was absolutely beautiful. The trail was well maintained, and I am very thankful to the Georgia Appalachian Trail Club for maintaining a trail that was superb. And I am so happy to be up here. The hike was a lot easier than we feared. I was dreading today, but it was easier than we thought it was.
Eric, anything to say?
No, I just appreciate making a new tramley.
Yeah.
Picking you guys up on the trail has been motivating and helpful, because yeah, some of these hills are no joke here in Georgia.
So
And to give me that pace, to keep a pace, I appreciate that.
Eric's going all the way to the North Carolina-Georgia border. Carl and I got 2 more miles to finish down at Neels Gap. Then we're heading into Blairsville, get us a big old cheeseburger.
There you go. Look forward to that.
You going with us?
Oh, I'd love to.
All right.
So we're really a foster tramley, because we're giving Eric back to DSS when we're done, okay?
There you go.
We are standing on a boulder at least 20 feet above Blood Mountain. This is a view of the Blood Mountain Shelter. This is Blood Mountain Shelter. Go take a look inside. Fireplace is all blocked up. No windows on the windows. This is a back room. I don't know that many people sleep in here. It'd be very cold on this concrete. We are coming down Blood Mountain. It's a 1,300 foot elevation drop in 2 miles. Extremely hard on the knees, hips, and your toes. Toes jam up to the front of your shoes. Next stop is Neels Gap, just a few hundred yards ahead. That will conclude the hike. We are making our descent into Neels Gap, and this will end our hike at Mountain Crossings. Gotta touch the blaze, Carl. There we go. My watch says 40.46 miles. Post-trail lunch. Carl, what you got?
I have a bacon cheeseburger with fries and Heinz 57 dipping sauce.
All right, Eric, what you got?
I got a cheeseburger with onion rings. Been dreaming of this for the last 2 days.
And I've just got a big old cheeseburger and fries. Post-trail lunch. It's a great ending to the hike.